Hey there, tennis fans. I'm Grace Carter, and this is Tennis Now, presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express, order today, and it ships today. So today we're going to highlight the 8 best ATP seasons in Open Era history, starting off with Johnny Mac. Johnny Mac logged what we think is the most dominant ATP season of all time back in 1984. If it hadn't been for the heartbreak at the French, where Mac blew a 2-set lead to Yvonne Lendl in the final, there would be no debate about this. Number 2, Jimmy Connors, 1974. One of the best years in tennis history. Could have been even better if Jimmy Connors hadn't gotten himself in trouble in 1974. Speaking of Roland Garros heartbreak, Connors was deprived of a chance to complete a Grand Slam because he was banned from the French Open for having signed a contract to play World Team Tennis at a conflicting time. He went 93-4 and won the other 3 majors. His 74 season was one of the best seasons of all time, regardless of the tough luck. Number 3, Rafael Nadal. He won the French Wimbledon double back in 2010 and reached the final of the US Open as well. It was only Australia that marred his Grand Slam season as the Spaniard was forced to retire against Andy Murray in the quarterfinals. Nadal won 7 titles in all and reeled off 22 straight on the clay, dropping only 2 sets and winning titles in Monte Carlo, Rome, Madrid, and Roland Garros. Number 4, Roger Federer, 2006. During 2005 and 6, Roger ruled the ATP like nobody before him. In 2005, he went 81-4, reeled off 35 straight wins, starting with his run on the grass that saw him go 12-0 with titles at Halle and Wimbledon. But losses to Marat Safin in Australia and Rafa Nadal at Roland Garros take Federer's 2005 season down a notch, perhaps below the fine work of McEnroe in '84 and Connors in '74. It was 2006 that was the real gem for Federer. If it wasn't for Rafa Nadal, who went 4-2 against Fed and kept him from winning the calendar slam by beating him in the French Open, Roger's 2006 could have been the best season in ATP history. As it stands, though, we think it's the best season in Federer's career and maybe one of the best all time. What do you think? Number 5 is Bjorn Borg. Now, he didn't just dominate on clay and grass. Case in point, in 1979, when Borg went 84-6 and won Roland Garros and Wimbledon and went 12-1 in finals. He didn't play Australia and suffered another tough defeat at the place that's always plagued him, losing to Roscoe Tanner in the quarterfinals of the US Open. Number 6, Novak Djokovic, 2015. Novak lost to Roger Federer 3 times in this season, but Nole defeated Roger when it counted in the finals at Wimbledon, the US Open, and the ATP finals. The only loss that keeps Novak's 2015 season from going down as the best all time is his loss to Stan Wawrinka in the finals at Roland Garros. Had that not happened, the Serb would have captured the calendar slam. Number 7, also Novak Djokovic, 2011. He went 70-6 that year, a year that saw him go 6-0 against Nadal, 2-0 against Murray, and 4-1 against Federer. This might have been Nole's most dominant season in terms of form, and had he not lost to Roger Federer in Paris, where it had his 43-match winning streak snapped, it would surely go down as his best. Number 8 is Rod Laver. Rod Laver lost a fair bit of matches in 1969, but he won the calendar slam and remains the last male to achieve that feat. So all in all, you have to say that the Rocket peaked at the right time and claimed a record that many feel will never be broken. Not a bad season. So there you have it, the top 8 ATP seasons in Open Era. Which one tops them all? Well, we'll let you guys decide in the comment section below. Thanks for watching Tennis Now TV. We'll see you next time.